Have you ever wondered why the tortoise has that beautiful, mosaic-like pattern on its shell? It wasn't always that way. Our story begins long, long ago, during a great famine on Earth. The birds, however, received a special invitation to a magnificent feast up in the sky, down below. A clever and very hungry tortoise named Emby overheard the news. His stomach rumbled with envy. He had to get to that feast, so he approached the birds with his smoothest, most charming voice. He convinced them to lend him a feather each, and with these, he fashioned a pair of colourful, makeshift wings. He looked quite dashing. Just as they were about to take off, the tortoise had another brilliant and rather sneaky idea. "My friends," he announced, "for such a grand occasion, we should all take on new, special names. I will be called all of you." The birds, excited for the feast, just shrugged and agreed, each picking a name for themselves. Up in the sky, the feast was more spectacular than they could have imagined. Mountains of delicious yams, bowls of rich stew, and pyramids of sweet fruits covered the tables. The sky hosts welcomed them warmly and declared, "This magnificent feast is for all of you." The tortoise jumped forward, a wide grin on his face. Did you hear that? He exclaimed. "They said the feast is for all of you, and that's my name," before the stunned birds could even react. The tortoise dived into the food. He gobbled up the best yams, slurped the richest stews, and left nothing but crumbs and scraps. The birds were furious. Their feathers had carried this greedy trickster to paradise, only for him to eat everything. As the feast ended, their anger boiled over, one by one. They flew up to the tortoise and plucked their feathers back. Soon he was left wingless and stranded, high up in the sky, with a very full and heavy belly. He was trapped. Looking down, he spotted a parrot flying home. "Please, friend parrot," he begged, "fly down to my wife. Tell her to gather all the soft things in our house, cushions, leaves, blankets, and pile them up to break my fall." But the parrot hadn't forgotten the tortoise's greed. He flew down, but delivered a very different message. "Your husband says to bring out all the hard things," he told the tortoise's wife. "Pots, pans, stools, and stones, pile them high." Trusting the message, she did exactly that. The tortoise, seeing a pile forming below, took a deep breath and leaped. He fell, and then, crash! He landed right on the pile of hard objects, and his smooth, beautiful shell shattered into 100 pieces. A kind medicine man eventually found him and painstakingly glued his shell back together, piece by piece. But the cracks never disappeared. And that is why, to this very day, the tortoise carries the memory of his greed and his great fall on his back. A reminder that cleverness without kindness can lead to a hard landing. Thanks for listening to this story with me. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tales from around the world. See you next time.